screen. Yeah, good thing someone in chat showed up. If not, then the guys on YouTube would be a bit confused. But then again, who the fuck watches this on YouTube? I don't even know why I upload this on YouTube anymore. It's more like a completionist thing at this point. It's like, I feel like my precious shitty campaigns will be lost to history. Gotten so used to like uploading everything I play, like all video games I play to YouTube, that the idea of them not being like saved for posterity is like, it's like, oh no, can't be having that now, can we? Yeah, if this keeps not working, then I do have one more trick up my sleeve, so we will see. Also, I realized what I could have done in the quote-unquote break. I could have looked up which ideas I should take. Fuck! Well, there's technically no penalty to conversion from taking humanist ideas. And it does actually give you less idea cost, so taking ideas or taking humanist early seems logical, right? Preemptive F? Yeah. I think that's smart to some extent. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we can't do like the other religious ideas, but humanist is just too good. What else is there here? Flexible theology. Okay. There's some decent stuff here, but it's just not that good, you know? Institution, who cares? Who cares? Okay, that one is decent, but like the you know, idea cost -10, less revolt risk, taxes, less separatism, extra accepted like 2 extra accepted cultures, 10 religious unity, like fucking hell, humanist ideas gives you conversion strength, right? Because like our current religious unity reduces missionary strength by, yeah, it would give me like 0.6 missionary strength. Like, it's just like, I don't understand these ideas, man. None of this seems balanced at all. Just war. Okay, state religion is also pretty good, I'm not gonna lie, but actually no, what is the good one? Ah, but it doesn't matter. We have too many like ideas. Well, it's mostly that we're Sunni, and Sunni is like a, oh yeah, because we do have tolerance of heathens. Yeah, but yeah, Sunni is not actually the good one. Sunni just gives you tolerance of heretics, which is a bit meh. It's, yeah, but no, our national ideas synergize well with humanists, so. Okay, moment of truth here. You're going to conquer mostly Sunni provinces? I mean, not if I get my way. The jihad for Europe must continue. At least that's my immediate instinct. Yeah. Good old Karaman should really be preparing themselves to shit. Yeah, I think my truce is just up, actually. What was the hotfix for your problem? I don't know. It's some obscure shit in the files that only the modders understand. Basically, the game has updated and it doesn't let you revert back to the previous version, and so I had no, I didn't have an, you know, I feel like I didn't have much of a choice there. So conquest of Karaman, yeah, every province, yeah, we're gonna do Sultanate of Rum because you get a slight discount to the, you do get a slight discount to the Shid, so. Let's go for something I can take relatively quickly. What has forts here? They don't have any forts. Okay. Oh no, they do. In this province of all things. Okay, well, yeah, we can claim Bayshire then. Onwards. Oh, there's a fort there, never mind. Okay. Well, that doesn't necessarily change anything, although I really do want to nuke their army before anything else. So we're gonna do that. Their tech is way better than mine! Why is everyone better than me? Why am I so trash? This is all kinds of horrible. Yeah, this is... yeah, I mean, I guess we have our general to compensate, but it's not like that mattered. Can't conquer Cyprus. Cyprus has become a vassal of the Mamelukes, and so there's no hope there. But it would actually be really good to take Cyprus. It's coastal territory. It's got no ports actually. No, it does. Yeah, it does have port, so you can get decent communication efficiency. It's Greek, relatively. Actually, no, that's surprisingly high development. I guess it's mostly just rural, but still, should be possible to convert the boys. But you know. We're taking some land over here, which is mostly Greek and Turkish at this point. Yeah, it seems like the Turkomans have mostly been kicked out or converted. I assume there may be some special events to deal with that. I don't know. Strongly encourage looting, because I value the lessening of... Okay, so much for them having higher... So much for them having higher thingamabob. What is that thing called? So I've pointed it out before. It's always funny to me how bad I am at like talking and playing at the same time. Conquer Australia now. I'm definitely gonna do Tunis before I do Australia. Maybe I should conquer maybe I should conquer the Netherlands to try and figure out what the deal with the whole cooking fruits things is. I must learn the secrets of Dutch cooked fruit. I am impressed though how quickly they're, you know, building their army back up. Which I guess kind of sucks because it means I'm gonna be, you know, not gonna have as much money by the end. No, I feel like every time the game stutters a bit, I'm like, oh shit, this is it, this is the end. Conquer and genocide the Dutch. Can't you like semi-genocide, or is that in this mod that you can like expel people or whatever? Isn't that like a thing? So if I find some like arbitrary province to colonize, like some bullshit island, then I could like expel the Dutch down there and Turkify lands. Wait, I'm not even gonna get to them. No, yes I am. No, I'm just being stupid as always. Yeah, once again the AI is showing off its brilliant strategic mind here. So you know what? Let's I don't know. I feel what is like the smartest thing to do? Half your autosaves or yearly? Because the more autosaves that you have, the more likely you are to suffer crashes. But when you do have a crash, Shiite scapegoat? Yeah, we're scapegoating everyone. Fuck tolerance. Burn the Untermensch. So how bad is the aggressive expansion going to be here? I just suggests maybe, you know, annexing the whole thing. Could I get away with that? I might actually get away with that. If only because I already have a truce with a lot of these bitches, and so there won't necessarily be that many. I mean, as long as none of the huge boys come knocking on my doorstep. Yeah, do I still have a truce with these guys? Oh yeah. for another 2 years. I mean, risky schmisky, but I am sick of waiting. Destroying the Romans now is like shooting a person in a vegetative state. It's sad looking at them. Renovations. Lose Great Mosques, gain Central Mosque. So, what does this mosque do? Urban gravity, art power. Yeah, that's actually pretty good now. I kind of want to keep that, so I'm willing to get some dent. No, they're actually taking land. I guess the land they took had no forts, but still. The Romans, you mean Chalcidochium? That's a new meme. Anyways, though. Welcome to my stream. Sorry for not acknowledging you earlier. Yeah, I do wish the Meiou and Saxus team would like post their hotfixes a bit more visibly, so you don't have to like search through some like random ass thread. Okay, to be fair, it's not the random ass thread, it's the specific thread where the beta patch is downloaded, but still, it's like everyone in the thread is asking, "Oh my god, my game is crashing, please help!" And everyone else is like, you just gotta go download the beta patch, or you download the hotfix." And it's like, okay, where do I get that then? Oh yeah, that's just at some random previous page in the in the thread. It's like, oh, thanks, that helps. I mean, I guess it does help, but it's still like, come on, mate, you can do better than that. Can you post link blocks? No, not really. I would have to go find it. Actually, I might be able to tell you where it is, though. Actually, no, yeah, maybe it's still... Yeah, no, I can post the link, actually. What do you call it on Discord? Actually, I'm just going to post it in the general chat. I do realize maybe it would have made more sense to post it in the actual Discord chat. I mean the Twitch chat. But the PC with the chat on it is not the same as the PC with the game on it, and also the patch. But yeah, I guess you're getting encouraged to join my Discord, eh? Also, they've been talking a lot on the forums about the fact that the next version of EU4 is going to be it's going to be 64-bit. So it's going to be interesting to see how this impacts the performance of mods. Because obviously everyone knows that's the only thing that actually matters. I mean, no one plays the base game these days, do they? Surely not. Huh. There's actually a lot of people in Thessaloniki. Yeah, this is going to be hugely expensive province to pick up. The model link in a random comment on page 8 of the thread. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. It's like, come on, developers, you can do better than that. That's not the finest sort of communicating of what needs to be done. Also, when are the Mamluks just going to let Dulkadir die, honestly? Haven't they, like, they keep having a bunch of civil wars and shit like that. Like, I feel like at this point they just need to go. Oh, nice! Eternal conflicts. Yeah, now I feel even more confident about ultra cooking the Karamanids. So, okay, I just want to do an experiment because I can afford it. What, like, do I get less aggressive expansion if I actually occupy this province? Does that make any difference? Has the delay for the chat been fixed or not? No, I don't think there's like a problem. It's just that I have shit internet, and so the bit rate or whatever isn't very good. Guess you gotta have pretty good internet to stream. And I don't. I have decent enough internet, but okay. Did you just break that alliance, Egypt? That spooks me just a tad. Yeah, that all of a sudden makes this kind of aggressive expansion a bit less realistic there. So we might have to do something along these lines instead. Yes, we do. Fuck. What'd I do to you, man? Rival? You made me a rival? Why? Fuck. That sucks. We demand full annexation. Well, I'm not sure I can spook off the coalition if I don't have the Mamluks, because now I have no allies anymore. And any potential allies, yeah, they all don't like me very much. So this is all a bit unsettling, I'm not gonna lie. And I guess I was talking about invading the Mamluks, but I guess they overheard. Yeah, now I really need Tunis, man. Tunis. Ally Tunis? Yeah. First time anyone on this stream suggested allying someone instead of killing them. I'm not gonna ditch the maintenance all the way. Yeah, so I don't know if I want to ditch my forts either. Caesarea one can go though. Well, not deleting it, I mean, but you know, calming it down. Also, I'm not sure about this whole fort in Constantinople, to be honest. I feel like it's not placed very well. I feel like I would be better off actually having a fort in Hevros. Because yeah, we have level 3 local fortifications here, so I don't even know what I need this modern castle for. Because like, here's a question, chat. If I have a castle in Hevros, will that block any passage into Anatolia? Because that's sort of what I want. Allied Trebizond? No, I have course of theirs. You know, I own Trebizond, or Trabzon, or whatever it's in Turkish, so they don't like me very much. Aegean. Oh, yeah, that's an interesting state. Nah. Not right now. And again, maybe war upon Greece would be... I mean, war upon the Venetians, who, you know, happen to own Greece, would be logical at some point. Just controversy. Is that the one that lets us... Ah, what the fuck. I'm not gonna risk it right now. I mean... Hard work converting, bitches, and so I'm not gonna have that interrupted. Lines from their bent. What even is their bent? That's their bent. No, not worth my time. But he does remind me, though, that I should look up for some new alliances. Ooh, Venice will ally me? Yeah, well, so much for the plan to invade Venice. Fuck that. We're being friends with them instead. That's honestly worth my time more. Oh, now they don't like me anymore. What the fuck? You bastard! That's like... What was the point of saying yes then? You can't. It should prevent them, but the AI likes to cheat and goes around them. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I guess if I wanted to really secure it, I would need to make like a fort in Gallipoli. That would block the two paths into Anatolia. But at this point, you know, the bigger we become in Europe, the less important that blocking is. I guess I should start making friends with... Let's see. Yeah, we already have improved relations with them, so let's start talking to the French, because I feel like they would be my natural ally down the line. Alia, oh. Aw. Guess that city grew too small. Or became too small or whatever. Oh, you've grown in strength since last time I checked in. That's bad. Might just risk them revolting anyways. Oh fuck, that's bad. They need like 50 aggressive expansion, don't they? Before they get like justification or whatever. That might not actually be true, I don't know. But yeah, now I need to become really careful about coalitions. Because now the potential of the Mamluks joining makes it a bit, you know, maybe Castile. I don't want Castile though. He's like perma-cucked by the French, so that doesn't strike me as useful. Yeah, hopefully the enemy stack will rise up in like 2 different stacks. The rebel stack, that is. Do you really need so many spy networks? Improving relations seems... Oh, the spy networks are just to get claims. Not to... not to improve or not to produce, you know, aggressive meme expansion. I haven't been very diligent so far getting my claims going. And there's no real reason not to. Ally to rival. Oh! Oh, the Venetians changed their mind. Okay, I guess we might stay allied with them then. Who are your rivals anyways, Venice? So they did spawn in 2 different stacks. However, the one stack seems to be just a tad bit smaller than the others, so I might have to merc up a bit here. It's unfortunate. Well, there goes my autonomy. Yeah, particularists have fucking generals and everything. Can I even ally more people? Not sure I have enough Diplo relations. Oh no, I totally do. What the hell? None of them strike me as overly useful though, so I don't know. I guess they could be useful just for the sake of having people who are not as angry at me when I blob. Really? No more mercs? Well, then what the fuck am I supposed to be? Like, are you really implying I am going to use my actual manpower to build units? That's ridiculous. Yeah, I know. Autonomy here, autonomy there. Also, actually, shouldn't I... Yeah, I don't even have claims on the Romans. I should probably get that sorted. Maybe, yeah, their morale is pretty trash, so... I guess I know now that particularists are not particularly strong. How is chat doing tonight, though? What is up? Feels Friday, man. I was about to say, are you going out to do anything interesting tonight? And I realize you're all, well, you're sitting here watching me stream, so maybe not. It sounded really like passive-aggressive or something along those lines. I don't know. Wait, did the cavalry just make elephant sound? That's a good point. I don't know. I don't know. I guess maybe they did? Maybe we have some secret elephants. Let's get rid of the forts that aren't strictly speaking needed to beat rebels. Or to, you know, keep the rebels from enacting their shenanigans. Still gonna be some time though until the rebels show up, so we might as well just mothball them all. Also, feels green dumb, man. Guess who just forgot his navy. Oh man, speaking of forgetting navies, I have forgotten a lot of my navy, haven't I? I also forgot to build more navy, because I did build that port, which means we can shit out more war galleys. And I'm all about shitting out stuff. That's why I'm a Paradox Let's Player. Well, if you look away from my Victoria 2 videos, I will still claim that those are decent. Other than, you know, my personal cancer, but I don't know. They're at least not just completely unedited Twitch VODs. So I guess maybe claiming that they're good would be a lie, but they're good in comparison. I don't want to lose admin right now. Not when I've got stuff to core. Also, ballsack, that's fucking expensive, man. It's only like, yeah, I don't know. Imagine a ruler that just forgets his navy on the sea. they're still awaiting orders. What dedication? Yeah, yeah. I guess supposedly, because, you know, when you play EU4, you don't just play the ruler, do you? You also play the generals. And in unmodded EU4, you play as a god, basically. But, because I don't think there's a way to get orders out there. So I guess it would be it would be like the naval leader himself who just like forgot he was the captain of the navy, and everyone just runs around. Where did the captain go? Who's the captain? What's going on? And then like 4 years later, one guy's like, "Oh yeah, that was my job, wasn't it?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, yeah, the war's over, I assume. So go home." Like, Paradox games do have those slightly hilarious results sometimes. It's like when you play Victoria 2, it's like, oh, I sort of accidentally just forgot to unmobilize. It's like the war is finally over, this great war that has lasted for 16 years. It's like, oh yeah, demobilizing, I forgot that was a thing. I mean, there's a reason why Paradox makes it so that when you go to war in this game, it automatically funds your forts and bumps up the army funding, because they know that we're not going to remember it ourselves. Oh, is it the end of Bohemia? Oh yeah. Are you a great power yet? I don't know. Nope, not a great power. I always forget that's a thing in this game. What does that even do? What can you do if you're a great power? Okay, now the Mamluks are claiming my land. That I'm not a huge fan of. I doubt I can even beat the Mamluks. Yeah, the fucking Mamluks have better technology than I do. That's just a tad embarrassing. Yeah, I would need allies to beat them, but the only real ally I have is Tunis, and I don't see me dragging Tunis into a war with the Mamluks. And of course I allied the one guy with shit tech as well. Hi, sorry, first thing I do is mocking your name, but hasn't that become a bit of a meme at this point? Kind of. How goes? It goes fine. Even if I am constantly, you know, forced to think in the back of my head of all the shit I really should be doing right now. Also, yeah, mission fulfilled. What do we do? Places to worship. Central Mosque. Yay! Yay! Idea cast. Ah, that's pretty nice. Religious investments. Oh yeah, if I finish my thing, I'll get that. 10 prestige, whoop-de-doo. Yeah, the Candari do not have any real ideas to speak of. Never actually played MNT. What are the primary differences? That's a small question, eh? Well, the big thing is that it revamps development, because in this mod, development is tied to the population in the province. So you got rural population, upper class population, and urban population, which affects the urban development, upper class development, and rural development. It completely redoes the estates so that every province, even your capital, has an estate, and every province has autonomy, even your capital. And instead of the money from the autonomy just going into the ether, if a province like this one is controlled by the greater nobles, then the money that you don't get from the province instead goes into the pocket of the greater nobles. And the greater nobles, as you can see, their annual income, they use that to, keep an army up. They use it to build buildings in their provinces. It introduces a court system, so you have different levels of court. Speaking of, I should probably fund that just a tad. It introduces a education system, which, impacts a bunch of shite. You pay for it. If you have a lot of religious influence in your nation, they will contribute because of, monastic shit and shit like that. Yeah, you have communication efficiency, so the further away from your capital, the more autonomy provinces have. You can improve this by building roads, building ports to get, runners to that province quicker. You can improve administrative infrastructure by building capital buildings to get, bureaucracy and shit like that. And when you do your education, you also got to make sure to build universities in your places, because, you can see we have 20 upper class pops in our nation. However, I only have enough universities for 8 of those, so I would need to build more universities. We also have some people studying abroad, which I think costs us money, or maybe just reduces the education efficiency. It's pretty comprehensive mod. It does. Basically, the focus of the mod is to change the game so that you're no longer the god of a nation. Instead, you are simply the king of the nation, and I guess the various generals. So that instead of just clicking a button and spending your magic mana points on the provinces live their own life. Like a province itself can build money. As money is saved up in the province in the local wealth, the province can build buildings on its own. But of course, when a province and an estate build buildings on its own, that's not necessarily going to be in the player's favor. Like they won't necessarily build the buildings you want. For example, they'll build local fortifications, which increases, it gives you fort level, hostile movement speed, etc. But it also increases the local autonomy, because they have a certain amount of power, which obviously makes the estate more powerful, which gives them more money, which is bad for you. Yeah. And, trade is different, because obviously cities in this game are, dynamic. And so what is and what isn't a trade center is dynamic, instead of it just being placed in a single place, Yeah, we got an important center of trade over here. Oh, really? That's annoying. Fucking hell, I really need to take this place. Holy shite, that's a good city. Yeah, so, say if I invaded this province and looted it, the population would be killed off, and as a result, the city might be downgraded to a minor center of trade. I need to play this now? Yeah, it's pretty good, And the next update as well is going to be spicy. There are plagues in the game that will, from time to time kill your provinces. You do plague measures to try and reduce the amount of people killed. There's definitely stuff going on here. Now, do note though, the mod is a bit clunky. Especially the current version is not actually compatible with the current version of the game. And it's also very laggy and likes to crash a bit, because obviously the modders are desperately trying to make the game become a thing it was never designed to be. It is trying to take this whole mana-focused meme game that Johan wants and try and turn it into like a more history simulation type thing. And EU4 was not made for that. And so there we are. Fuck, this guy is... Oh, okay, decent there, decent there. But yeah, he's very old now, isn't he? Oh, 40. Well, that's still reasonably old. His traits aren't that brilliant. But I don't think I'm gonna remove the heir. Yeah, we kind of do need to do massive celebration, which brings me to debt again, which is fun. Oh man, this looks amazing. Yeah, it's good shit. As long as you sort of... The problem with it is that it's... like the mod, as I said, is very clunky, but once you sort of feel the immersion of playing E4 in like a living world, where the provinces change, you know, you can't just use mana to convert a province, for example. Instead, it happens dynamically depending on like different factors. Religion is no longer, it's no longer that every province only has one religion. You have like religious minorities. So despite the fact that I've converted Bolu, actually Bolu might have started out as Sunni, but I converted Kastamonu to Sunni, and it eventually flipped to Turkish culture as well. However, you can still see that there is a 30% minority of Orthodox Christians still remaining. So they're still there. In order to get rid of them, you have decisions and shit like that to sort that out. So it's like it's a modded monstrosity to try and appeal to the type of history nerd player that feel abandoned by the new policy of Paradox. Such as yours truly. Let me see, I'm gonna check my Discord here. See if it's time to switch game. Soon enough. Once Teddy has finished showering, we're gonna switch over to Victoria 2. Which I guess is like the game that inspired this mod, I guess you could say. I don't think you would be too far off if you said that. Lazistan. Laz. Let's go just sit our army there so that at least that province does not contribute to anything. Purple Ottomans. Well, I'm not the Ottomans though, so you're a slut and I'm ready whenever. Okay, well, say that in the Discord then, bye. I'm Candar, the proper, the Turkish nation that should have taken over the Roman Empire. I mean, technically, you know, the Roman Empire should have survived, but if they were going to become Turks, at least Candar should have done it. Although it seems in this that your pops are more controllable. Not necessarily. I don't see how, like, Victoria 2 has education. Like, your pops, that you, as I said, you can't use mana to change your pops. The pops are pops. I guess you can influence them indirectly by having, you know, if you build buildings, the city will be bigger, and so more rural people will move to the cities. And you know, if you keep out of wars and keep your nation nice, more people will move into the province. However, do note that every province has a you know, a maximum amount of supportable people. You can increase that if you build irrigation canals. That'll increase the, but that's really expensive, and you know, but it is possible. Wait, how did you get this working? Meiou always crashes for me. Yeah, it's a bit of an adventure. Right now, the current version I'm playing on is like a Frankenstein's monster of different versions and like hot fixes and cleaned up saves and. But yeah, Teddy, this seems like Meiou in Taxes isn't in its like it's not very brilliant right now. I would advise you to wait for at least another beta patch before trying to mess with it. Maybe next time you stream it, if I have the ability, I'll show up in your chat and guide you to the promised land. But yeah, I'm ready for Latino lads.